What's up? It is Mary
and Amma.
And
We are watching.
No, I'm going to say this real quick. We are not watching this show again. Okay, I do not agree with this show. I do not think women should be getting down bended knee for no man. I do not think they should be proposing, and I do not think that the women should be in their masculine energy doing this.
Yes,
we need to rest in our feminine energy. But the way this man looked at this woman, the way he tensed up his body language, we are using this review as a lesson to speak to our sisters about why this shit is wrong. Take it away. Okay. But we invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment down below on this BS. Welcome to the channel.
Okay, well, there's these. What I don't even know. How do you think? Look at their names to see. I have actually.
This woman is proposing to her
She's
grandfather.
Proposing to him. He looks to be a good 15 years older than her.
Well, he looks about 60, 70.
So it takes 3 days for them to figure out, to plan the wedding. She has a love life coach with her. 3 days, she tells her family. She asks his family. They all gave their okay. He has been married before. She has never been married, doesn't have any children, but he has been married before for 8 years. His family said he has brought people, like ladies, a lot of ladies. They've met a lot of his ladies, they said. But she said that he had given her a timeline, and she's just speeding up his timeline.
And that he would have said yes, regardless, and that he was going to propose eventually anyway.
Right.
So she just wants to speed up the process.
But she doesn't tell us what this timeline is. But they've been dating for 2 years. And when she goes to tell him, it seems as though this guy, he's going to have a lot of talking with her when they go home. He said yes, but he does not seem pleased.
He was annoyed. Just like, he was like, oh my God,
I still
are you
think
kidding
that
me?
This is a shenanigans or whatever.
He said it was shenanigans.
And she looks like, you know what she looks like?
She keeps on asking, like, do I look pretty? Like, this, that, and the third. Like, I think she's
like,
looking for reassurance.
And now you're stuck with me. And he was just like, I'm still thinking that this is some shenanigans.
Well,
and
he's
she
also
was like,
saying
no,
that,
true.
was it that he's afraid or whatever and stuff like that? Like,
yeah, he said he's very frightened. He said, I am frightened.
And she kept on asking, like, do you like my dress? Like, are you ready to do this life thing or whatever? He's like, yeah, sure.
He said
like,
yes.
He didn't look excited. Like, this man looks like he
think it was going to happen today. But once she said, first he said, will you marry me? He said yes. But then when he said, his whole demeanor changed. When she said
I think it got worse.
When she said,
it went from bad to worse.
Right, I've been planning on waiting for 3 days. That's what I've been doing.
And so he said, I can't back out of this shit.
Is that what he said?
That's what it looks like. It's just like, look, I could say yes now not to embarrass you, but when we get home, this is going to be off.
Yeah.
So now it's like he's getting married to her today. I don't know how
this honeymoon will be. Hopefully he changes his attitude when he sees her coming down the aisle.
Mom, please. He's already seen her in the wedding dress. Nothing's going to change his mind. Please. Her walking down a white aisle is going to change his mind.
Well, I hope.
He looked, just his body language.
Body language. Oh, okay. We have to do that.
Gotcha. A courageous, confident, and willing.
Willing to take a chance.
So he's called courageous.
That's what life's about, being courageous. And he just doesn't, he doesn't maintain eye contact with her at all.
That's the thing. But hopefully when they get there, beautiful church or beautiful area that they have created.
So we getting married.
He said yes.
Did you cry? No.
Yeah, because her eyes, she has bags under her eyes. That's why the friend is asking her, was she crying?
He turned around and his face was just like what is happening? I saw the WTF across his face.
The what the fuck?
Yeah. It's not just about having a husband. All right.
I'm so excited.
So proud of you. You look so pretty.
Oh.
You look so pretty. I'm so glad you said yes.
You too, Grandma.
Okay.
Okay.
You look beautiful. I am so very proud of you. You just continue to be your superstar, shining self. You make me so proud. Okay, I'm not gonna make you cry.
Thank you, Mom.
And if anybody could do this, it would be you.
Hey.
I'm about to have a husband.
She's so happy. She keeps on saying, I'm about to have a husband. I just hope that I hope he looks at this and says, man, I am a lucky person. He still doesn't seem
He looks
happy.
pissed. And I hope he saves us all the heartbreak and just breaks this up.
Okay, well, he's like, Showtime.
He's still not even smiling.
Well, he's gonna smile, but he knows he's on camera.
Is my head shining?
Of course.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy.
Okay.
Hi, Daddy.
I am so proud of you.
Thank you,
Aw.
Let me look at you.
You ready to do this?
Let's do it, okay?
All
He's
right.
shaking his head. I can't believe she got me down here. He better be happy. Like, I don't know where you find another woman like her.
One who's desperate enough to propose him. There are plenty of desperate women out
I
there.
know,
You'll
but
find
she's a-
plenty.
She's a beautiful woman.
Please be seated.
Sure.
Good
Let me
afternoon.
not say
We are
what was
gathered
on
here
my
today
mind.
to witness the union of Amari Jordan and Mr. Kenneth Sanders, who gives this woman to be wed. Thank you so much. Please have a seat. Please join hands.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thank you.
Again.
Mari, do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and commit your love to only Kenneth as his wedded wife to be today?
Did you fast forward it?
No. Oh.
Yes.
You better.
And do you promise to love, honor, and cherish, and commit your love to only Amari as her loving husband to be today? Kenneth, please place the ring on Amari's finger, please, and repeat after me. I, Kenneth Sanders,
I, Kenneth Sanders,
take thee, Amari Joyner,
take thee, Amari Joyner,
to be my loving wife,
Someone
To
looks
be my
dead in his
loving
to
eyes.
have and to hold,
to have and to
in
hold,
sickness and health,
in sickness and health,
till death we do part.
to death we do part.
I, Amari Joyner,
You might just have a
Amari
heart
Looks
attack
like a man
tonight.
who has no
take thee,
choice.
Kenneth
That's
Sanders.
how
Yeah.
he's giving me that kind of vibe. Like,
He does not look happy.
Feels
Look
like-
at him. Look at the way he's looking at her.
Sickness and health.
Y'all cannot tell me that this man happy.
So that's we do part.
Now, it is the power vested in me to announce that you are now married. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Amen.
Hope they give an update.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That
we
would be
are presenting
nice.
you for the first time as wedded husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Kenneth Sanders. Congratulations.
okay, he looks like he is happy.
Oh, stop the line.
Hopefully he stays that way. But I feel as though he's doing all of that for the camera too.
He doesn't want to embarrass her thoroughly on camera.
Well, he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to break up with her completely.
As they move forward into their new married
Yeah.
life is focused on each other.
Hopefully he settles into the role, and you know, hey,
Just do my man.
Mama can't get married.
Let's just help men be more lazy. That's the spirit.
wow.
Let's have a toast to struggle love.
Well, hopefully they will have.
I think
Well, they're married now, and nothing else I can say. But no, not the way I would have
Oh,
gone. But wish
Let's
him
just
well.
pray that they haven't signed any papers, because then he still hasn't out.
Oh, they go.
Okay, this is my grandson-in-law.
about how she never met the family after 2 years of dating. Right. She's just now meeting the mother after they're married.
Right. The mother didn't come to the wedding. Maybe the mother is not well or something. So.
You're sneaky. No way.
Oh my God. Marry Me Now. New episode 6.
Will not be continuing.
Okay, so I guess it's every week it's a new couple. But that's all very interesting. Please let us know.
We are not reviewing this show, so don't ask. I said that in the most loving way.
Let us know what you thought about it, and will you ask a man to marry you?
Well, yes.
That would be very interesting.
I guess that would be a good conversation topic, but we don't support.
And why, and if you will not, or you will, why or why not? But thanks for joining us. That was very short and sweet. Like we said, it's not really our thing.
This is not something we will continue to do. I am not giving this show ratings. I'm not giving the show views. I only did it because she forced me and bullied me into doing it.
So thank you. Yeah, well, at least you watched it.
Anyway,
okay, well,
goodbye.
Thanks for joining us. It's Ama.
Yes, whatever. Good night.
Share, like,
comment,
subscribe, comment. Bye. Thank you. We the desperate ones now.
Yeah.
Is it not enough that
we're back? By the way, I know we ended, but we're back.
It's not enough that we're called all kinds of things. I am so sick and tired of people using the dark-skinned female image for nonsense. The first person to marry me now is not even dark-skinned. So why are you using the thumbnail of a dark-skinned
woman with an afro,
with a dark-skinned black woman with an afro? Why are you using that? To show that,
we're the desperate
ones.
We
now are the ones who have to be asking. Okay, you have so many people out there always trying to just dump on dark-skinned black women. Like, can you not use our image like that?
Oprah Winfrey Network.
I mean, the thing is, I'm not blaming Oprah for anything. She has provided a network where we should be responsible. What more do you want her to do? You want her to come sit down and do the audition for who's going to be there and what images you're going to... She doesn't have to do that. She's almost 70 years old. That's not her job. She has done what she can. She has put her influence and all that into the fabric of life. It's time that we take the mantle and do better. Yeah. So it's just ridiculous. Stop using dark-skinned black women image as your thumbnail to promote rubbish. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones who are always getting the backlash, right? We're the ones who they say are not wanted, which is not true. That has not even been my experience. It's not true that we're not wanted. It hasn't been my experience.
Hasn't been mine either.
At all, as a dark-skinned black woman. I am not pressed. I always say there are men every day. They come.
The men
for
are
every
plenty.
One man that's out there, there's a billion more just like him.
And better.
Okay,
and with
so
more money.
The way I feel, and just kinder, and got more character.
And more morals.
So we don't need to be sweating any of that stuff. But I just get really annoyed with us misusing the dark-skinned black woman's image to promote nonsense. Or to promote a narrative. We are already told that we are not wanted, right? Well, that's not been my experience. But of course, it's a lot of dark-skinned women's experience, right? That we're not wanted, we are the least desirable, right?
But the dark-skinned black man is desirable, which is just sexist.
Yeah, we are the strongest. Well, it's a man's world, I guess, and they're the ones who
make it comfortable for them.
It make it comfortable for them, right? But I mean, I did not like that when I just saw that thumbnail. I was like, wait a minute, what is it? She's like, oh, that's the thumbnail for Marry Me. And you have this dark-skinned black woman with an afro. Please tell us what you think. And please, I don't want to hear from someone who's not dark-skinned. I just don't right now. I want to hear from, how did it hit dark-skinned black women? How do you feel about that? Because I am offended. I'm offended. And I think it's time that we actually start speaking up when our image is being used to promote something, like people there trying to speak on our behalf. It's time that we come to the forefront and speak for ourselves. And I am offended with that thumbnail, especially when the first lady on Marry Me is not even dark skinned.
I didn't even see a dark skinned woman in the whole entire promo.
So I am going to be watching to see.
I haven't seen not one dark skinned woman in the promo
video. I am going to be watching to see where this dark skinned woman is with the afro that went and asked for someone to marry her.
And not only that,
so it's ridiculous. Why did you decide? Why don't you go and put a light skinned woman out there? Or a brown-skinned woman out there to go ask a married man. I am so sick and tired of it. Stop misusing our image. Stop trying to put something out there, okay? There are, for any man out there who does not want a dark-skinned black woman, I promise you, there are a billion more who want you.
Facts.
Okay? But stop misusing our image.
And
just
also,
stop. There's no need for that. You could have actually put the woman who did the first go around. You could have actually put her image out there. I'm sure she would have loved to have her image out there because it's her.
Yeah.
So it makes no sense for you to have that thumbnail. But anyway, you all tell us what you think in the comments.
But yeah, also the promo video did not even have a dark-skinned woman with an afro.
Really?
There was maybe two women that were my complexion that were in there, but there's no dark-skinned woman with an afro in all the promo. There was a Chinese woman, there were several light-skinned women there, and then there's women that were my complexion that were there. So there was no dark-skinned woman there with an afro. And my thing is, I feel like they're trying to put out
like
a
this
narrative.
Woman is like my complexion. The thumbnail is a woman of my complexion.
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
But you know why? Because they see that women of color are not just staying within their race. So I feel like they're trying to push this narrative out there that women are still desperate and are wanting to beg a man. That's not what's going on. Women are having standards.
They want to put the thing out there that the dark-skinned woman
still has no value. Is still desperate.
Still has nobody to ask her to marry them. And the reason why I'm fighting for this is because, not for myself, but I'm fighting for those young women, those teenage women, those teenagers, young teenagers, dark-skinned teenagers now, who are being laughed at in school, made fun of in school because of their afro, because of their complexion. And now what you are doing is showing that, hey, by the way, you dark-skinned girl, when you get older, you're going to have to ask a man to marry you. And let's show you how it's done. However, it's no dark-skinned women doing that here, though. The majority is not dark-skinned women doing out here, but this is going to be the thumbnail. And this is what you're going to remember.
Just spend about 24 hours.
Just be authentic.
Yeah.
I am just sick and tired. Stop misusing the dark-skinned black woman's image. That's something we need to really do. We need to start being really, being like soldiers, really watching out for the misuse of our image and talking about it, and complaining about it. You guys cannot. You guys cannot. We're not going to allow that anymore.
And my thing is,
no.
if you spend 24 hours on TikTok, you will see who these women are actually being with. You don't see them desperate. You see them being loved authentically. Not because of their complexion, but because of who they are on the inside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
just stop.
It's nonsense. Nobody's desperate. Women are actually standing up for what they want.
Women are not there being desperate.
They're not desperate.
And I don't want you all having that narrative out there, especially when it's not true. Why couldn't you put the lady who was there, put her image? I'm sure she would love to have her image out there on the thumbnail. Why don't you put her image out there? But no, you want to have this narrative. I want to see who the producers of this show is. I want to know who the producer of this show is. Yeah. All the producers, not just one. Don't come just tell me one person. But I would like to see.
Yeah, it's kind of colorless.
Stop misusing the dark-skinned black woman's image. Stop. And we as dark-skinned black women have to be at the forefront moving forward. We have to be at the forefront. When they're trying to talk about dark skin, it's gone are the days when we should have someone else speaking on our behalf. we need to speak up for ourselves. And that's all I have to say. I had to come up and just say that because I just saw the damn thumbnail. I'm just like,
yeah.
You know, can we see something in a positive light where we're not being shown to be aggressive,
desperate,
unloved,
not desirable.
Exactly. Or being insulted. It's enough. And now you want to do it on a main media in a subtle way with some thumbnail with us there with an afro, and the first person who started the show, she's not even dark skinned. She don't even have an afro. She has blonde, reddish hair.
Blonde hair.
Like, come on. Let's just stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us what you think about that, though. I just have to come on and say that.
Yes.
Alrighty.
But yes, it is Mary and Alma again. Closing off.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on that colorist thumbnail.